need to go toilet now. As soon as I start the video, I need to go toilet. Damn it. That is gotta be left in the update because that is a symptom. I am peeing constantly, like hourly. There's a lot of pressure on my bladder and I'm gonna go pee now. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Basically, hello peoples, I'm 35 weeks and 1 day pregnant today and this is my pregnancy update. Symptoms, my reflux is pretty bad. It's really flaring up. It doesn't help that I keep eating Cocoa Pops and that makes it worse, but I really felt like Cocoa Pops. I've been fully relying on Rennie. I literally have a pack of Rennie in my side table drawer that I am way too rapidly going through. I don't use it too much during the day unless like it's really bad and I'm trying to nap or in a lot of pain. But there have been quite a few nights where I've used it once or twice during the night just to sleep. What's interesting is I've noticed if I'm laying on my right side, my reflux is really bad. But if I roll over onto my left side, my reflux is better, but I need to pee more often. It's like Bob is sitting on something that causes reflux on my right side and then sitting on my bladder on my left side. So it's a bit of a balance all night. I also get numb laying on one side for too long, so I have to turn over anyway, but that is an interesting thing. My rib pain and my back pain keep flaring up. I did do a lot of moving today. It'll be in some video somewhere. And I hurt my back at some point, but I'm pretty sure I did it before I moved anything heavy. But when I was just vacuuming, I hurt my back. But it's a slightly lower hurt, sort of mid-back. Okay, my worst pain is along here where my ribs are where my stomach is literally stretching my ribs out. And it continues around to the back, and it's like leaning forwards stretches my back out enough that it doesn't hurt too much, and leaning backwards stretches my ribs out enough, but then the opposite thing hurts more. And at the moment it's okay. I am at a balance where they're only slightly hurting, but sometimes it gets really bad and it's like there is no balance. Like I can't stretch out enough this way to fix my back and I can't stretch this way enough to fix my ribs, and I'm just in agony in both directions, if that makes sense. But yeah, other than peeing constantly, reflux and the rib pain, I'm doing pretty well considering. I think my feet have started swelling and like I'm starting to get circulation issues from just being so heavy and pregnant. I don't feel swollen. I don't think I look that swollen, but I do think I'm possibly starting to swell. My ankles still look really skinny. My brain's not working now. Pregnancy brain is definitely a thing. Last Sunday we went shopping at the DFO for Luke's wedding suit. There is a video on that, but like we were walking around, but I'm used to being on my feet all day lifting stuff for work, and yet for some reason I could barely walk. Like my feet were so sore and so swollen afterwards. I could barely walk, and then I had to work the next day, and thank goodness changing prices and stuff at work, so I was mostly on the computer for most of the day. That is very, very rare occasion, and I'm so glad it timed well because there is no way I could have stood up for that long at work otherwise. So yeah, that started happening. I'm breathless obviously because of the rib pain. This used to happen, I think it's a blood pressure thing. My feet go really like veiny and purple, like they've had circulation cut off to them, and they're like that a lot easier now. I currently have like a stitch-like pain up here. I assume it's a round ligament, but it's like every single time I hiccup or breathe in too deeply or just move a certain way, I get a really bad sudden sharp shooting pain up there. Oh, that's the other thing. Not really a symptom. Oh my gosh, that is way too bright. Sorry peoples, let me my linea nigra has showed up. I think, oh, why does it look so not here now? But it is there. I didn't realize it was there, and then I took some funny picture at, like, I had my camera down here trying to get like this mound of belly, and I was like, ah, wow, looking back at the picture, it's one of the first times I've seen the underside of my stomach in a while, and I was like, wow, I have a linea nigra. That's so weird that it only goes to this part of my belly button, because with Hayden it went the whole way, but I think that was like a week ago, and now it is going the whole way. So I'll try and show you guys properly. Hold on. Yeah, so you can see it. It goes from like all the way down here. It goes a bit funny at my belly button, but it goes all the way. There you go. Apparently what is up with this massive vein? Can you guys see that? That's huge. Anyway, haven't had that many stretch marks. There's still none on my bum, which is where I got my stretch marks first with Hayden. I thought I had no stretch marks with Hayden, and then all of a sudden I just glimpsed something in the mirror and I was like, what the hell is on my butt? And it turns out my butt was just covered in purple, deep purple stretch marks. And I was like, when did that happen? Like, they've faded since having Hayden to white. I ended up with stretch marks on my bum, all on the bottom of my stomach, and then also some on my thighs, especially my inner left thigh. Not my right thigh, just my left thigh. I'm not sure what's up with that, but those ones, there weren't many, but they were like really deep. Like there's like, look like serious scars, and I'm like, what the hell happened to just my left thigh? But that was with Hayden. This time I haven't seemed to get any. Oh, I also had some on my boobs before, but most of those came in, I think, right at the end, or when I started breastfeeding and having engorgement problems and stuff. Like my old stretch marks have stretched out, but they're still white. They're not purple, they're not new. So all these were the ones from Hayden that have like stretched out. I don't know if you guys can tell, that's a scar from my lap. So they are getting a bit darker and a bit more stretched. Non-flattering parts of pregnancy. They're not super purple. Apparently they are getting there though. I didn't know that. They were like white last time I checked. They were darker, so maybe they were scratches. I don't know. Bright red, bloody stretch marks. We kept joking that Levi had tried to claw his way out. That's the underside of my stomach. Doesn't look very pleasing. There is a... I'll do the video like this from now on. This is an interesting thing that a lot of people apparently don't know about, is diastasis recti, where, especially in pregnancy, your ab muscles actually separate up the middle. Mine, from having Hayden, was so bad that you could see it even when I was like months postpartum with Hayden. Usually you can only see it when you're actually pregnant or just having given birth. But I'll show you guys what it looks like. Hold on a second, it takes effort. Hello peoples, love this angle too. So as you can see, my muscles are actually like separated, and my uterus and everything is bulging out the top when I tense. So that is diastasis recti, separation of the center line of your abdominal muscles. I will get back up in the nice lighting and better angle in a second. Just give me a bit. Okay? Okay, I'm up. That's just an interesting thing. Obviously it wasn't that massive when I wasn't pregnant. There just also wasn't that much to bulge out of it. But when I wasn't pregnant, it was sort of like that wide. It was just like a little bump. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you people that, because it's something that you just don't notice as much, or like don't know about as much, and it's just an interesting thing. I'm really struggling to breathe and talk. That is symptoms, that is how my body's doing. Mentally, I had a high the other day because I forgot my sertraline, and then had a high, and then had a crash. But it was only like, I only forgot for one day or something, so it wasn't like massive, it was just fine. Seemed to have recovered from it. But yeah, mentally I'm doing okay. I am stressing about the whole borders opening has been announced, and it's opening, the West Australian borders are opening the day I turn 37 weeks. I can only have my safe home birth between 37 weeks and 42 weeks. Really wanted the borders to stay shut until Bub was here. That's fine, we'll just hide away as much as possible, I guess. I am stressing about that, obviously. COVID case numbers are rising as well, and it's like everyone's giving up. Other than COVID, my mental health is doing okay currently. I am starting to be like, holy crap, I could have a baby in 2 weeks. Like, I could technically have a baby any day now, but it's getting close. Like, it's a month, almost exactly a month to my due date, I think. What's the date today? I don't even know. I am getting a lot more Braxton Hicks. I should have added that in. There's not much to update on. This pregnancy, I'm at the stage of pregnancy where it's like, all the time. But at the same time, it's so much better than Hayden still. Bub is wriggling. He isn't wriggling as much as he was, but it's still not a concerning level for me. He still hurts when he moves, and he still moves regularly and like reacts to me poking him and stuff. I should also add, I did try to express. Obviously didn't get much. I got like 1 mil over 2 sessions. It didn't start any contractions or anything, so I'm probably gonna start doing that a bit more often whenever I feel like it and have time from now on. You're not meant to start this early, but close enough. Didn't bring on labour with Hayden, so I think we're fine this time. I've also going to start having red raspberry leaf tea a bit more often. I've had it like randomly throughout my pregnancy, but not regularly. But I will start having it regularly, at least once a day, but it's just so bloody hot. It's like, nup. Anyway, alright, so here's my belly. Sucking in, pushing out is ridiculous, but yeah, just relaxed. Usually Bub has something solid down here. His head's right down, not engaged, but right down. I feel hiccups along here, but there's usually something solid that I assume is his bum. So I think he usually sits this way, and then he kicks his legs out here most of the time. Oh dear. Oh, there you go. There's something sticking out. Waking up, have ya? Little wriggle. Oh, ow. As you guys can see, he's taking up a lot of space now. There's something large here. That is all one thing. It goes like that big. So I'm assuming that's his bum. And then it goes across. So I'm assuming this is knee. And then the knee goes inwards. And then maybe this is his other foot. It's like bending up this way, but inside. I don't know. It's all guesswork. The whole thing is guesswork. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to see more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, peoples.